everyone. I am so glad that you could join me today. I am very excited on this topic to present before you today. I am Ravi Shankar. I am going to present on topic corporate governance and cons and what are the definitions, meanings of corporate governance. Corporate governance is about promoting corporate fairness, responsibility, and transparency and accountability. The definition was given by Joe Wolfensu. He was the president of World Bank Group in 1999, and his letter was published in the Financial Times on 31st June 1990. So from there the concept of corporate governance was derived. Corporate governance is not only talking about, it is all about implementation. It talks about that how a corporate entity implement the decisions which is taken by, and the rules and codes of conduct and compliance and rules and regulations, as I told, that are implemented overall in the organization. So benefits of corporate governance, how it is beneficial to a corporate entity. So let's see. There are so many stakeholders in a corporate governance in a company where corporate governance is implemented. So it talks about investors' interest. So shareholders are one of the investors of in a company. So corporate governance oversees the interest of stakeholders, that their interests are not diluted. Interest means if a particular person has invested some money in a particular organization, so that organization are not some employees in that organization are not doing are not misrepresenting the facts which is shown in the balance sheet, in the profit and loss statement, if in different financial statements. Other than this, higher market valuations. If corporate governance are properly followed in the organization, then the transparency would be followed, and once the transparency would be followed, then the share price of that particular organization or overall valuation of that particular organization would be increased. Other than the strong capital markets, as I have told that its effect in their capital market, as in the earlier, the higher market valuation. This is different from the company's total market valuation. It is talking about company's share capital. So the strong capital market means strong share performance is being sold by that company in a stock market. Avoiding scams and scandals means, obviously, if proper compliance rules and regulations are followed, then and it will be properly audited, as I have told in earlier investors' interest, then it will not lead to scam, and scam would be avoided and scandals would not happen. So some key issues are there in corporate governance perspective, which is internal controls. So overall, each and everything is controlled by proper authority. So it talks about that. Disclosure of financial statement would be compulsory, because without disclosure of financial statement, no corporate governance would be properly implemented, because disclosure of a financial statement means profit and loss account, trading account, other than this balance sheet, all those are followed through disclosure. Placing constraint on power means powers ultra vires, means somebody cannot have will not use their power other than their jurisdiction, because they must have known their jurisdiction. Within them, they have to use their powers, and they should not do ultra vires. Other than this, ensuring optimum broad composition means executive members and non-executive members of a particular company are optimally in a particular board are optimally represented, not over-represented, not under-represented. Checks misuse of stock options. Obviously, stock options are stock option plans are given to employees of an organization by top management, so it should not be misused. prominence in entities, mission, vision, and values statement. Obviously, if these are key issues, means strategies of a corporate governance. Means if strategies would be properly followed, then objective would be accomplished in a short term, in a long term. So their objectives, how it is represented? It is represented through mission, vision, and values statement. So it is given. Other than this, there are so many features of corporate governance which is given here, that participation of top management is very necessary. Other than top management, stakeholders are very necessary. Employees participation, equity holders participation. Other than inclusiveness, every person, every stakeholders must be equal. They should not be differentiated on different parameters. So, and the inclusiveness means their consent must be taken, and they should not feel that they are excluded. They are included. They are part of a company. Consensus oriented means their consent, as I told earlier, that their consent is accountability. This is one of the feature, means one of the important feature of this corporate governance paradigm. Corporate governance. So transparency and accountability are one of the key features of corporate governance. And the government is making laws, and companies follow whatever the government is. So thank you from my behalf.